In this video, I'm going to compare the commonly used prosthetic wrist joints against my new Hexa-Flex lamination style wrist joint. Wrist joints are critical components used in all types of prosthetic arms. They give the user the ability to adjust their terminal devices into different positions, making it easier for the user to manipulate objects or hold on to items more comfortably. Wrist joints make it possible for users to participate in multiple types of activities, from things like physical demanding work to your daily living needs, and for sports and leisure type activities. They are used on both transradial and transhumeral type prosthetic arms and come in many different styles and sizes. Let me show you just some of the different styles of wrist joints that are currently available, and then we'll compare the Hexa-Flex wrist joint to something comparable to show the differences and advantages. So most wrist joints will provide rotation like these shown. They are lightweight and rely mainly on friction to hold the terminal device securely in place. Other joints will provide some other degree of angular freedom on top of the rotation, but these are also limited to predefined adjustable angles. And then lastly, you have joints that do offer rotation and adjustable angular freedom in 2 degrees of freedom, but they still have limitations on positioning like predefined set points and no rotation around the angular axis, which I'll explain a little bit more in my comparison between the myo-electric wrist joint from Autobach versus the Hexa-Flex wrist joint from Hook Tiki Co. So this is a standard wrist controller. This is mine off of my body powered arm. It has rotation, has a big button back here. This button in, and you could twist this around 360 degrees, but this has like incremental movements, probably about every, I don't know, say 10 degrees or 15 degrees around the axis it'll lock. And then you have angle adjustments. You got 30 degrees on one direction, 30 degrees up or backwards, and about 50 degrees forward, I think, maybe 45. And it's got like maybe 2 other incremental positions in the middle between straight, and that's just 1 position back. So let's say I want to have this hook facing this direction, and I'm going to be picking up something. It just makes more sense that way, but it would have been more comfortable to have it even positioned down at a 45 degree angle. I can't do that now because this only has 1 degree of rotation or angle adjustment. And so if I were to again rotate this again and hit this button, now my hook is facing sideways, which I wanted the other direction. So that's no good. I mean, your only other option really is to release the hook, turn it 90 degrees, put it back in, and then put it down and go like that. Besides not having the dual range of direction, you can't now rotate this in its spot. If I hit the rotate button, it's going to turn the entire hook really, drastically at a long radius terms like that. So let me go ahead and show you how the Hexa-Flex takes advantage of this. Okay, so this is the Hexa-Flex modular prosthetic wrist joint, but the lamination edition. I just don't have a lamination ring around it, but it works the same. Pull the lever down, the wrist will reposition and then lock. So what I'm talking about, let me open this up. You still have your full range of 45 degrees in each angle. So what I was talking about, the difference is you still have your rotation, but now if you rotate it to an angle, I can rotate it around the axis at that angle. And that is the difference of having that finite movement. So like I said in the other video, if I want the hand forward, let's say it's 90 degrees and I want it down, but I want this pincher facing this direction, I don't have to go and rotate the entire wrist around to get it to that degree. This is one fluid movement into whatever degree of freedom that you want. And again, it's just a click of a wrist and it locks in place. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video, and if you want to learn more about the Hexa-Flex prosthetic wrist joint, the lamination wrist joint, this is it here, or you want to learn a little bit more about the Hexa-Flex modular prosthetic arm, and this is an example of the elbow joint, go to my webpage or check out my other YouTube videos and give me a like and subscribe to keep informed of what's coming next. Thanks a lot.